It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see the teams from Broadway Joe's Guarantee in Super Bowl III. It's the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts, and it's coming up next.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad to have you in the booth with us here on EA Sports. Greg, this is one of those intriguing matchups because we got a couple of quarterbacks, that most important position, trying to bounce back after seasons where injury derailed their hopes for a good campaign.
And it's just so difficult when you look back on each of these teams' prior season just last year. It's hard to separate how much of their up and down, how much of their struggles was because of the injuries at the quarterback positions, whether they were in the game or just battling through on game day, or was it the rest of the roster? Well, I think with both of these quarterbacks now being healthy and back to looking like their old selves, we're going to get a lot better idea of just how good the rest of these rosters are now that their two quarterbacks are back on the field.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level, and if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Rodgers now. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Third and long. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On fourth down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Mike, when you look around the league, there's just not a lot of quarterbacks that look and can play to the style of Anthony Richardson. He can make every throw on the field. He's big. He can run for power, run with speed. As he continues to iron out some of those flaws from coming out of college, he lost his rookie season to injury. Here in year two, I wouldn't be shocked by year end if he's a household name. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he will score. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Panay Wanwu now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Now a 3rd and 2. Rodgers keeping it himself. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 31-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Accelerating toward midfield. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Colts offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Cox.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Richardson out quickly to Pittman. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Hall. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Another run here with Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Latu there to bring him down. Here's 3rd and 2. Conklin goes in motion. They'll try to run for it with Hall.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving. on 4th down. On the give, it's Hall. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. Hall, a first down and more. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 10-7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
60 Vikings.
That's out quickly to Pittman. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Taylor. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll motion over Pierce. On first down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
First down for Aaron. Toward the sideline and taken in by Adams. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. A tight end in motion now. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Again, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. What can they do here on third down and 7? Here's Rodgers. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with first and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Taylor up first down and more. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll come up here first and 10. Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's into the end zone. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers taking a shot downfield for Adams. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets are back within a score. It's now 17-10. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll look deep for Pittman. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg
Olsen.
Olsen.
Played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
19,
They go right back to Taylor. He'll take this down to the 47. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. To take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Luka 19.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, wide open. It's Pittman. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the gun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Come on.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out quickly, and it's Adams.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. The ball comes out. The Jets have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will dive into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. First and 10. Throwing, Richardson. This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Throwing is Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Got his receiver on the in cut. He's got it. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Colts add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Give up the middle with Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Another run here with Hall. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Richardson.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Finding room across midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zerline. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Richardson looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 77
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now Richardson. He's got his tight end, Granson. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
Ready, go.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They will run it over center with Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
To the left side, and Adams has it. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Okay, ready? Unlock line! Unlock line!
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. Second down and 8. On the give, this is Taylor. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd.
Ready up.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll let Richardson run this himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
The Colts about to kick this one away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. So it's a win for the Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.